of making marmalade, which you will see at the end of this vlog, but this is just a little bit that I want to put right at the beginning of the vlog because I'm a bit worried about a section in the middle where I'm basically talking about my reasons for starting this vlog, and it kind of gets a bit heavy and emotional because I talk about, I'm not going to say depression, but a very, very low state of mind, and I just wanted just to give you a heads up that so in case you're just not really in a frame of mind where you want to watch anything like that, it doesn't go on forever, you know, I'm not wailing all the way through it, but it's a good few minutes. But I'm sitting on the set, I'm not sure where it will be in the video right now, I guess somewhere in the middle, but anyway, it's the scene, but the bit where I'm sitting on the sofa and I'm wearing a black zip-up top with like white bits on it and pink across here, and I really just because I am just aware that you know, I feel very conflicted about it. Obviously it's very exposing for me, but I kind of care less about that than I do about perhaps if you're you're wanting to watch the vlog because you want to be uplifted and you might be feeling a bit low yourself, and therefore that might not be what you want to watch. On the other hand, it might be, you know, almost a comfort to know that someone else has felt how you might be feeling. Anyway, I don't want to project my own neuroses onto you, basically, and I just wanted to give you a heads up that it's there, and so if you're not in that frame of mind where you want to watch that, you can just scoot through, and if you are, you know, you're it's there, but I'm going to leave it in because, you know, we're all human, we're just human, and human beings are complicated and we're many different things all at once. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you a heads up because I'm just aware that I wouldn't want to pull anyone down. It's just the very, very last thing I would ever want to do, because I know very well what it's like, and how much I have enjoyed YouTube videos. You know, like I've watched middle-aged Minx, you know, for a really long time, and I just enjoy her so much, and I just love London, and I love her fashion and the clothes and everything. But I go to her vlog and I know what to expect, and it's a real boost. And you know, there have been times when it's really been a boost and it's been really important, and I'm not putting myself in the same category as her. Obviously she's been doing it for a really long time and she has a very loyal following, and quite rightly so. She deserves everything. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. Anyway, I've talked enough, but you know what I mean. So it's in the middle, black top, zip up, pink across here, zoom through if you're not into it, and yeah, okay. This is a very impromptu little video. Poor Colette is just being harassed by me, but she just has such style so naturally. I'm in her kitchen, which is like a little galley kitchen, and she's just got this, where did this come from? Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
This shelving unit, what is it, like Victorian or something, painted? Anyway.
I guess it is, yeah.
Yeah, but I just wanted to show you, look. So, what's this thing, is it a soupière?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
French soupière, beautiful, old. See, look at the teeny, look. See how teeny they are. Little
Oh,
just.
that's my new salt and pepper pot.
Oh, okay, this is Colette, you know, only Colette Woods has a salt and pepper pot like that. It's outrageous. And then, look, you know, giant garlic. So this is, I cannot stress enough, this is not staged. I have literally just popped around after work for a cup of tea. Look, you've got garlic hanging there. Oh, look, up there, just some more gorgeousness. And then
Are you looking at all my fluffy
No,
dust?
I'm not. There's no fluff.
Okay.
And then just under here, again, stylish living in little glass jars of just deliciousness. Look at that. Look, even this is outrageous, Colette, honestly. And look under here as well. What have we got? Little seeds and nuts. Oh, hello, some beautiful tea towels. Just so. Love that. Love that. And the old terracotta. Oh, so beautiful. And then we're going to go down again like that. And it's just really beautiful. And I just thought I have to show you. I have to show you. Look in here. Where did this one come from, Colette?
Which one?
This marble.
That's toast.
Is it toast?
Yeah,
How
it's the
lovely.
toast one.
So there we go. Toast is gorgeous. This is a Colette Woods platter, which is very beautiful. Just look at how beautifully that goes with the garlic. I can't bear it. Anyway, so there we are. I'm going to stop being annoying now. We're going to have our cup of tea, Colette, aren't we?
Thank God.
And and I'm sorry, I hope I haven't waved this around too much, but I just wanted you to see. We're just going to go back down. Salt and pepper pot. I can't. Soupier, look. Beautiful spoon. It's too much. It's too much. It's just not okay. I've just arrived at Deb's because I've just left Colette's and just arrived. Sorry, I can't. I hate being late. I literally can't bear it. I've got 1 minute. Because it's the book group. So I think tonight we're having soup and focaccia. I'm so excited. I've got her a little bar of chocolate. There's this local Dorset company that this local Dorset company that makes this wonderful dark chocolate. And Poppy's messaging me. Love her. Oops. Okay. Anyway, I look so atrocious. But I just, yeah. So I'm gonna go for the book group now, and hopefully I'm gonna try and film something. Because I always think that book groups are just the loveliest thing. They really are. So I've got my book, and yes. Getting rid of. What's this? My tea thing. Oh gosh, someone's walking by. In Deb's house. And I should credit Deb's correctly as the recipe provider and the inspiration provider of the porridge bread. But I just wanted to show you just how lovely it looks. This is our book group. So, as I said, there are just 3 of us. But isn't that so look?
Amanda's going to be late.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's working.
Oh,
We're all working girls here.
everyone's a working girl. We're never going to stop either, are we?
No.
These are lovely. Oh, they're just little
What's they called?
tea. Are they Narcissi?
Narcissi.
Yeah.
No, I think they're another
something.
name.
Yeah.
They're similar. I can't remember what they're called. A beautiful perfume, actually. Have you smelt them?
No, I will have a smell. Can I show that mirror as well?
Yeah.
And there's you as
Yeah,
well, looking
so
gorgeous in green.
It's a nice mirror, isn't it?
It's a beautiful mirror.
Yeah, I love that. That was a real bargain.
Was it?
Absolutely. I mean, the shells on it and everything. I just
Yeah.
love shells. Can you see them in each corner?
Oh, yes.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon it's Georgian.
But
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it was a real steal.
Wonderful.
And there's little knots in the wood, like that, like love knots.
Beautiful. Yeah, love that. Have you got your picture from the gallery yet, or no?
I haven't. In fact, I need some expert advice from you.
Yeah, of course. Can I show just this painting here?
Yeah, of course. You can show more if you want.
Are you sure? Can I show the sofa?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so oh, and you've got the what's her name? Susie Watson. Susie Watson
Oh,
cushions.
yes,
Isn't
yeah,
that a
I have.
Susie Watson?
Although I'm thinking of, I don't know whether they're really me, to be honest. I don't know whether to get rid of these.
Oh, I would throw them away in my house. Yeah,
Well,
no,
if I
it's
get
lovely.
if I get some other ones, you can have them.
And this is, tell me about this chair here, because I remember you saying something about
they're
it.
called, they're antique chairs. They're Victorian.
You would never think that, would you?
No, that's why I got them, because you could put them in any, like in contemporary or anything, because of the
Yeah,
light
they
wood,
go
I think.
anywhere, don't they?
And they're called Louis Mouton
Louis
chairs.
Vuitton, which is
And
the
the
name.
reason it's the mouton, obviously it's mutton,
Mm-hmm.
and
the arms are like a mutton sleeved dress. They used to call
Yes,
them
yes, yes, I
mouton
know exactly what you mean.
sleeves, didn't they, in the Victorian times? And I'm really pleased that I've just got my new lamp. Have you seen my new lamp?
No, let's have a look. Hang on, I'm just obsessed with this rug at the moment.
sorry.
No, but enjoying the socks and
Oh, yeah.
loafers there. Very nice.
My signature socks.
Signature look. Look, there she is. Gorgeous. So Debs was just saying this is her new lamp, and what she loves about it is that it's so contemporary.
Against
Yeah,
like
because there's a lot of traditional
Victorian-
things in here
traditional
as well,
and modern
and it's
and
nice to just
mid-century, like coffee
mix it
tables.
up. And also,
Mid-century.
God, it's beautiful with that
I know,
painting
look at
above, isn't
Look
it?
at the mechanism on it. It's so.
Is that a dimmer? What is
Yeah,
that?
it's a
Oh,
dimmer.
wow. Yeah, that's really lovely.
Isn't that beautiful? That mechanism.
And it's lovely because it's beautiful when it's not illuminated
Oh,
as well.
yes, the
isn't
colours
it?
are beautiful. The colours
Yeah.
look better when it's not illuminated, actually.
Yeah,
Um,
love that painting, the
Yeah.
huge one.
that's
Anyway, I will stop. Debs has just served up our soup and she said it doesn't look amazing. We disagree. Look how beautiful. And what's this? Oh my God, what's that?
Nice,
Oh, is this the porridge bread?
It is.
This is the porridge bread, which is now famous. Now, Debs, what is this?
It's Cointreau oranges
Cointreau oranges.
and vanilla and chocolate chip ice cream and just a little kind of shortbready thing on top.
Vanilla and chocolate chip ice cream with a little shortbread on top. This is a book group. This is a book group Bruton style. It's pretty sweet. It's a book group Bruton style. It's a pretty sweet deal. Look at this. Coffee and canines. So it's a cafe and a dog shop. Now I don't know what this means, but I'm going to find out. This is actually the loveliest shop. These are little dog biscuits. I mean, come on. Oh, look at these cards as well. Aren't they lovely? Gorgeous.
I don't want to know if I get sick.
Protect the pores. Shampoo, tummy rub. So gorgeous. Look at these. Treats. Alice and I were just looking at these biscuits and she was in Valentine's. Is it 5 Yeah. She was just saying, oh, I might get that for Quincy. And how tragic. And then I said, no, look, go the whole hog. But she is a sweetheart. Jammy Dodgers. These are Jammy Dodgers, aren't they? God, I could eat that myself. In fact, that's ice string Jammy Dodger custard cream bourbon biscuit. Anyway, I'm actually getting this because it's stunning. I love it. And lovely things for humans to eat as well. You are a beauty. Look at
He's waiting for his cappuccino.
Well, of course he is. Oh,
Yeah, you know,
love
don't
him.
you?
Oh. And hugs. That is the colour. Look at that. Illustrations, beautiful. Really joyful. Kimber Farm Shop. Not sure, well, because I need an orange. I'm missing one orange, but I'm making marmalade. I'm not sure about the wisdom of looking for an orange in a farm shop, but anyway, we will see. This is just a little, well, it's not little, it's absolutely enormous. And I just wanted to show it to you because it's right at the front of the farm shop. Snowdrops, look at that. And there as well. And then here. Just amazing landscape. Can't see the hills over there, but it's gorgeous. So this is a local farm shop And so they have this trading barn which just has lots of lovely things inside. It has a shop which is just here, and then this is the cafe, and I have to say the cafe is amazing. It's just going great guns. It's really popular. In fact, I'm coming to a steak night here next month. Oh, I've got an orange. It's not the right kind of orange, but it's an orange, so that will do. And it's just, I don't want to show people, but yes, there's they just have everything here. This is such a popular place at Christmas because they rear all their own turkeys, and the cheese is just amazing. Anyway, I feel, and then you can see, look, lovely baked things and organic flour, and then we have, you know, just little gifts, high grade, high quality crisps, some cards, and then yeah, like sort of store cupboard goodies, and then yeah, they rear their own sheep as well, so they have these lovely places. And then down here is where the cafe is. It's really gorgeous and cosy. There's a big fire at the other end as well. Let's go. Quince, come on. Come on, let's go. Okay, come on. Come on, let's run. Let's run. Let's get warm. Come on, let's get warm. What are you doing? Come on, darling. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh, hello. So today is Thursday, and I'm going to actually make some marmalade. Look, I have gathered the ingredients because for me, one of life's greatest pleasures is like beautiful toast and marmalade. And I, in fairness to myself, I have made marmalade probably 5 or 7 times in my life. But what happens to me, it's the same process every year. So there'll be mention of Seville oranges and the shortness of the season, and I'll think, oh great, yeah, no, gotta get, and then suddenly zoom, it's just gone, because it sort of starts around Christmas time. Anyway, these aren't actually these are 3 different oranges, because I was at a friend's house and she said these are just amazing Spanish oranges. So she said, oh look, here's 4, you can have them. And I said, great, that wasn't enough. So then I bought some, they didn't have any Seville oranges, so then I bought Spanish blood oranges from the supermarket. Brought them back, weighed them, still not enough. So now you would have just seen me go to Kimber to get yet another type of orange, but we're going to see anyway. But before I do that, I have to have some. Yeah, I have to have some lunch, and I will stop this because this will not be interesting at all. But I'm going to have eggs on toast because sometimes you just need it. I'm going to have eggs on toast and a cup of tea, and it's going to be delicious. And then, yeah, we're going to come back to the marmalade, but I won't be laborious about it. I'm just going to do key bits because I do think it's just a feel-good thing. And it's just so lovely to have a larder full of marmalade. And also I have some little teeny jars which are, in fact I must put those in the dishwasher, which are just really lovely, like to give to friends. Like if you go out for supper or something and one of the things you bring is a little jar of marmalade. And in fact my neighbour's coming back. Oh my God, it's all so good. So I got the date completely wrong. It wasn't the 6th. So I've still been desperately trying to keep all the plants alive and everything. But it's so brilliant because now she messaged me this morning and she said, I'm back at Tilbury. I'm going to be making my way back. And then I had completely forgotten that I had said, let me know when you come back because I will pick you up from the coach station. So anyway, so she's coming back to the coach station for 5:30, but at 6 o'clock I'm meant to be in a little village nearby here called Lamiat for a film and soup evening in the village hall. Have you ever heard of anything so delightful in your whole life? It's, let's just go full Gilmore Girls on this because so anyway, so I'm kind of hoping that the timing works out, but I was thinking as well, even if it doesn't, I think that I'll just ask. That's a really terrible night, I'm sorry. I will just ask Alice to pick Wendy up. But again, the great thing is, so look, and this is purely coincidental, just to show, look, more bread. So I'm going to give Wendy a couple of slices of that, because obviously the other slices of bread that I put in have now gone off. So I've taken them out. And look as well, where is it? I can't find it. Anyway, I had also put this cute little baby milk bottle of milk in her fridge. Again, that's gone off. So I brought that back. So I'm going to wash that up. So everything is going to be great. So she's going to have some lovely homemade bread, some butter, maybe some cheese, because if she's getting in at 5:30, she might be hungry. Anyway, so there we go. Yeah, so that's my, sorry, a bit tedious. But that's what I'm going to be doing. But I wanted to come back quickly to just have a little chat, because I've just found out I have to work tomorrow now, and I was planning on doing this tomorrow, but I just want to do it because so just the whole YouTube thing, just why I did it, and you know, and I'm only mentioning this because a lot of a number of you, not loads, but a number of you have said, oh, well, you know, I've thought about doing it, or I'm thinking about doing it, or, you know, I wish I could do it, that sort of thing. And I just wanted to give my reasoning, and my reasoning is actually very straightforward. So, like so many other people, it was a slow incubation process where I would look at it and I'd think, you know, I follow certain people, and I think YouTube has a very important role. I'm not saying that's why I went into it, because it hasn't, because I believe I can give to that important role. Nothing like that at all. But I benefited from YouTube, and I thought I'd really like to do something like that. So, but the catalyst for me at this point, so in January, was I literally felt like I had nothing to lose. Literally nothing to lose, because I was in such a bad way, and you know, life was like the size of a pinhead, or that's what it felt like. It felt like it was so small, and I would go to bed at night just in dread, and wake up in the morning, and the first emotion I would feel was like this sort of churning, aching despair, really. And I felt that, I thought, I'm going to be a real burden to my children. Not that, you know, you only do things for your children, and obviously there are women who don't have children. But for me, like, my worst nightmare is to be a burden and a worry to my children. I just don't want that. I feel that I've worked really hard my whole life not to be, really. So that was just a complete horror, but it was happening. Like, that was a real time thing. It was happening. I'm pretty damn sure that there is a WhatsApp chat called Mum. And if there's not, it's because they don't love me. No, but you know what I mean. I think that they were concerned, and they were right to be concerned, because it was really hard. So yeah, so just going back to the sheer desperation, stroke, having nothing to lose. You could think, well, what a perilous way to embark on something that is, clearly it is a ballsy thing to do. It's a ballsy move, and maybe that's reckless, and maybe when you're in a really low place, you shouldn't do that. But I think it can be an enormous strength and can give you an incredible impetus, because for me it was almost like I was submerged, and I was submerged in this place. I was submerged, and I could wait there for a finite amount of time, and maybe someone was going to come and help me, or I might just have enough air if I swim like I've never, swum before, and get to the surface. And no, okay, I won't stop. But I'm sorry, this isn't self-pity. I just want you to know that, if I get it, we all go through really hard times. And right, I'm so sorry. The crying woman of Somerset resumes her transmission. No, so, yeah, so I'm just saying it was that sort of, it provided an impetus. And also the other thing, again, for people who maybe, and I'm not saying that, oh God, you have to do, and if you do this, it will be brilliant. Obviously, of course not. But for me personally, that was why I just jumped in, because it was almost like, well, it just breathed life into me. I'm not going to dress it up any more than that. It absolutely breathed life into me. And at a time when there just wasn't a lot else that was doing that, feeling so invisible, getting smaller and smaller, and being so acutely aware of that, of getting smaller and smaller is it's tough, and I don't think that we should have that, and I don't think it should be like that. And the other thing, this is a bit of a ramble, and I'm sorry, but just while I remember, I just want to say this while I remember, and it occurs to me. I remember reading a while ago, and it really wasn't that long ago. It's probably maybe like 9 months, and I wish I could remember what the source was, but I remember reading about how, as women, you get older, your status increases. And I had never once in my life thought about that my status goes up. And then, weirdly, I then began to see it. And oddly enough, I saw it through the way that my son's partners, wife and very, very serious girlfriend, the way that they treat me. And they treat me with such care, and I can't even tell you how touching that is. Like, thoughtful things are said, thoughtful things are done, and of course it's reciprocal, because I know that these young women, these beautiful young women, Riley and Laura, are super important. Like, they are VIPs, and so I treat them with great respect as well, and I'm very careful in my dealings with them, not my dealings with them, but in my interactions with them, that they know that they are important to me, that they have my respect, that I'm focused on them and they really matter. But that comes back as well, and it's just, and it's just a really lovely thing. And I just want, please, let's all be realistic about the fact that as we get older, there should be more respect. And also we should respect ourselves. Anyway, this is sounding like a sermon, and I will get out of my pulpit or whatever it is. But I just wanted to share that. Just some positive thoughts. Not that I think I'm any kind of a guru. I couldn't be less of that. But I just think that, you know, we need to try and lift each other up. And I think women often do that. And our default is to do that. But we've, you know, I think at this point in life, we need to do it more than ever because it's not easy. Okay, emotional breakdown, definitely. Finny now, it's over. And I'm going to make marmalade. And this might be a shorter vlog because I'm now, you know, working Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And so, yeah, and I also have just noticed with horror that I have a cuddly toy in there. And I just, was my book of dreams. Nothing wrong with having cuddly toys. I'm just not particularly a cuddly toy person. This is a very sweet cuddly toy. It had once had ears, but I had a psychotic Dalmatian who would just destroy everything, just on principle, just because he could and wanted to, so he would. Anyway, I've had this since I was about 17 years old. I don't really have anything from my childhood. I'm not even going to start talking about my childhood because then I will definitely need a therapist. You know, forget buying me a coffee, buy me some therapy. But anyway, so I just saw that. And the reason it's here, sorry, I didn't finish my story, but the reason it's here is because I thought that I had lost it and I was actually really upset about it. But then somehow it was in my daughter's loft. And then when Alice went to see her sister Soph, it was in her loft, it was on one of the children's beds, my grandchildren's beds. So that's quite a sweet story, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry for the heaviness. I'm sorry for the tears and all of that. And I hope that you're all having a really good day. And I'm going to attempt to make marmalade. I have a feeling this is going to be a kamikaze effort because there is a reason that you make marmalade with Seville oranges, obviously. And I don't think many of them are. But I'm just ploughing ahead anyway because I'm committed now and that's it. So we're just gonna roll with it. And maybe I just put less sugar in. Who knows? Yeah, because sugar isn't a setting agent. It doesn't have pectin. Of course, I didn't buy the sugar with added pectin. Anyway, whatever. We're gonna roll with it and we're gonna see how it works out. Typically, I want to make the marmalade, but my great big pot, I realised I put it in the loft because I thought I'm done with all of this preserve making, you know, BS. I'm not going to do it anymore. Let's streamline life. And then here I am. So what's the time? So it's 2:30. How long does it take to make marmalade? Quite a while. And now I've really put myself under a lot of pressure. And that's time-wise because I have to be ready to pick up my neighbour. However, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my loft because it takes but a moment. I quite like this loft because it's actually like a little. It's kind of like a little room. The Crimbo decorations, etc. And that picture there. I remember buying that in London when Alice was the same age as that little girl in the picture, and it's called Feeding the Puppies. I need to find somewhere to hang it because I actually really love it. Right, so this is a masterclass of mine or a masterpiece in terms of organisation. I was very proud of myself to put this shelving unit up. So this is an ancient Le Creuset that I've had for the same length of time as the blue one downstairs, but it hasn't had as much use because it's like oval shapes, I guess for chicken or something. All sorts of nonsense here, but I hope there's not a giant spider. So this, I think that one is, because we've got two here, so one is Alice's and one is mine, and I think this one is mine, and I think that's all I need. So I am in my bathroom and I'm just about to leave for the film night, which will be really lovely. Yeah, so I have contacted, I know this is not interesting at all, but I've contacted Wendy and explained about the film night, I've given her Alice's contact details. So we are, what's my perfume? Yeah, so we're more or less there. And I didn't make the marmalade, but I'm hoping to do that in the morning. I just thought, this is madness, because I barely had enough time, and I know enough about making marmalade to know that when you get to the wrinkle test bit, that can take a lot of time. Boil it, you know, do the wrinkle test. In case anyone doesn't know what the wrinkle test is, I'm sure you all do. You put a little plate in the freezer, and then so it's cold, and then you put the hot marmalade on it, and then you push your finger into the burning marmalade, but it's cooler, and then if it wrinkles, then that's your set. That can take a lot of time with lots of boiling and stuff. So, right. So, yeah, outfit is basically what I've been wearing all day, and with a fur coat and some cowboy boots, and then we're off to, you know, a fun thing. I don't know what the film is. I think it's something really comforting. Oh, Wendy's just messaged me. Just past the sign for Mayor. Okay, so. Okay, it's really cutting it fine. Okay, anyway, I hope that it hasn't been stressful to watch this video, and I'm really sorry if it has been. And you know, talking about grim things and depression, but the point is, you know, I think I just wanted to say that just so that, well, you know, really, that even though things can look really good, sometimes it's a struggle. And I just somehow, I think what I was trying to say was like, don't be afraid to make a move. Don't be afraid to move. You know, if you feel stuck like that, find just some movement in something. This is life in the country. I have no idea. There's meant to be a village hall here somewhere. I've taken a wrong turn, I think. I don't know. I'm driving a tiny little car, just hoping that I end up somewhere. Yeah, I mean, this is a single lane track. Apparently, you know, the village hall is imminent.
In 200 yards, your destination will be on the right.
Well, okay. You know, it's not hopeful. I mean, I literally was driving down a bit where there was grass. There was grass growing in the middle. Anyway. God. Okay, well, at least there are houses. There were no houses before.
Your destination is on the right.
Okay. Oh, wow. Where is that? Oh. Okay, maybe this is it. So here we are. Made it alive. Somebody's just pulling in. And I guess this is it. And what was this? This is carrot soup, isn't it? Carrot soup and homemade focaccia. Oh yes, roasted vegetable soup, and there's the film. It's amazing. And is this apple cake? Apple cake with fruit. Okay, so we're putting this bad boy on for 2 hours. So that is a kilo and 3/4 of oranges, juice of 2 lemons, 4 litres of water in one of the pans. I washed it obviously because it's disgusting. And yeah, so now that has to sort of simmer for 2 hours. And then, oh, nearly forgot, vital part, I nearly forgot. You have to keep them submerged. So I'm going to use the lid of my Nigella thing, which I'm also obsessed with and have been for about 15 years. There. So yeah, and you do that just to keep them submerged. So there we go. This has been cooking for 2 hours. And now I lift these out of here. And then they have to cool down a bit, just so that I guess when you cut them in half and then scoop out it all and then cut the pith up, you don't put 3rd degree burns. Yeah, so then I leave this to just cool down. There we go, look at that. So all cooled down now, and so now I think I just have to scoop out the insides. I will stop this in a second. Look, scooping. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so you definitely don't need to see that, but scoopage occurred. Okay. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. No, it's really not. It's Friday night, and I'm home from work. And rather than get up at, you know, God knows what time, I'm doing this after work. So it's actually quite pleasant. You know, it's all dark outside and cozy. That's the skin all scooped out. So now I'm going to chop that up. I actually like loads and loads of this in marmalade. You can't have enough of it. I love it. And then this is all of the scoopage. So now this is going back into the water, and then it has to be a rolling boil for 6 straight minutes. Still no sugar has gone into it, but I remain hopeful. Now you get 2 kilos of sugar and you pour it into the thing, because we're going to heat it very gently in the oven. So is this all going to fit in here? I think it will, actually. La la la. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got a full rolling boil going on over there. So, yep, that's looking okay. I'm chopping up the peel hugely, the way I like it. Can I just say, I'm already liking this recipe, and even if it doesn't work, I don't think it will be anyone's fault but my own. Just, you know, because sometimes just life plays out that way. But what I'm loving about it is I remember from recipes before, I think I always used to do Delia's Smiths. Not dissing Delia, I love Delia. Delia doesn't give a monkeys anyway, whether I'm dissing her, she's got gazillions. Anyway, I just remember it being very, very wretchedness inducing, with all of the wrenching the pith and cutting the peel, wrenching the pith out, cutting the peel. Whereas this, you could tear it if you wanted to, and I might do that. So that is just a huge tick, really. And I've realised I can't speak and do things at the same time. I'm just not programmed for it. So I would be a really very, very useless cookery presenter. And you're saying, yeah, we're aware of that. Thank you very much. There's really no need to tell us. You have demonstrated that very well. But look, do you see how fast I'm doing this? How fast? Okay, so now I'm at the bit where I have to pour the boiling liquid and into this bowl and sieve it off. I think the opportunity here to just give yourself the most horrific burns. It's really quite impressive. Okay, but look. So what you do is, so that basically, make sure everything's out. So get that little bit, because I guess we don't want those bits, because when it goes back in, this is going to be the final thing. But then you add the water and then you're going for the set. So this, you really squidge this through, because this is where all the pectin is released. Yeah, so I'm quite excited. It smells so lovely. I wish I put some ginger in it. I love orange marmalade with ginger in it. But I think I say that every time I make marmalade, so I just stopped saying it. Yeah, so there we are. So that's the next stage. Okay, so now the sugar is warm. Yes, 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 I like that. Okay, oh shit. Okay. There we go. So I have just, so this is all sieved now. I've just poured the warmed sugar, took the sugar out of the oven, and I've poured it into this bowl. And now I'm going to pour it, again, magnificent opportunity for horrific burns. I'm going to pour it into here. Oh my god, this is just so good. And let's just get all of that together. There we go. Yep. So now we have a lovely bucket. It seems like a lot of liquid in there. I'm slightly concerned by that, but very concerned in fact, but we will see. Okay, so the sugar has now all melted. Thus. And now I'm going to put the peel in. Not a peel. That's okay. It all goes in. Lovely, lovely. Delish. And then stir that through. And then I think I bring it to the boil. Because I wrote, because this is a video that I got this from, so I wrote it all down. So it says, also add peel, whack it up to a rolling boil for around 20 minutes, and then we start checking for the wrinkles, which I like. Okay, in case anyone's in any doubt what a full rolling boil looks like, there we are. There we are, look at that bad boy. So, it's now 9:30. I've done the first wrinkle test, practically liquid.
Yeah.
So,
Here's my mum.
we shall see. This might be the last video because, I mean, this might, I might be here all night. It's now 10 to 10. We're on, I can tell you how many wrinkle tests. That's one plate, 2, 3. So this is the fourth bloody wrinkle test. I'm sick of it. Okay, so this is what a wrinkle, so there it is. As you could, it looks like liquid, maybe, let's just see. I think after this I'm going to do one more. Look how pink my eyes are. I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed. I'm so fed up. Now I have to wait for this stupid thing to settle. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. Shall we look? It's a live wrinkle test. That's cooler now. Oh, shut up. Yeah, see, no, nothing. So, okay, but I will say it tastes absolutely delicious. I've had some of it almost liquid. I poured it over some bread and, porridge bread and butter. Right, well, I'm going to say goodnight now because we're going to be up all night together. It's like giving birth. It's nearly 20 to 11. I just don't know where the time has gone. I really don't. And there's a bit of scum in here, but I think it's going to be all right. And when you're kind of beyond caring at this point. I'm beyond caring. I really hate marmalade. I hate making marmalade. I should have just left this thing. I should have just literally left it in the loft. I don't even know why I'm making this. I also slightly, at the end of it, because I was just getting so fed up with the whole thing, that I really got it on a proper rolling boil. And there are some burnt bits. That's a burnt bit. So I'm going to get rid of that. It's going to go in my teacup. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it tastes great. It really does. This is very chunky. It tastes great. It's a really nice colour. I think it might just, I think when it cools down, it might just be like quite a soft, like more like a French conserve. You know how they're just slightly more, slightly runnier. And it might just be like that, but I'm just so tired. My eyes are really stinging, fed up. Got tomorrow at work is going to be mental. So that's it now. Look, little teeny one though. It's cute. You see a little cute one for someone. I'm making just a mess because I've just completely run out of patience now. That's it. that is it. So I guess I just leave them. Oh no, I mean I'll put the lids on. Look, that is crazy though, because that has just filled up. I mean, it hasn't filled up that one. Oops. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope I imagine that was incredibly tedious. But thank you.